Census as a catalyst for development, that's what we're discussing now. A country that plans a census after an election is not serious about development. Since the disputed 140 million plus figures of the last organized census in 2006, none has been done again, meaning it will be 30 years of unsubstantiated data and guesstimates of our true numbers. I remember I worked with NPC, Nigerian Population Commission, in Dolphin Estate in 2006. The census is usually to help government for policy making, for research, for logistics, for security and defense. It's also for infrastructure, so you know where you're putting all of the things that you're doing. For social amenities, this place needs water, that place needs road, this place needs market. And it's also needed for improved standards of living, so that you can help the quality of life that people have. It is for proper taxation, because when you then know how empowered these people are, you know how much you can tax them, and whether you should lower taxes here or there. For market and commercial strategy, most people who have FMCGs know that you need to have a proper database to know what you're doing for certain places. Business development as well, and then civil service employment. When you have a proper census, you can know whether you've employed 24 Igbos here and you need another 10 more Igbos to balance up the number of people so that there is equitable distribution of employment. For policies, for policing and for policing, for job distribution, and the future planning. We know that population control is also important, and you need this census to do that. For housing, town planning. These days, you need to know how many people are on the street, how many street lights you need, how many detours you need, how many U-turns. All of those things are very important. A proper spread of political power, so you know which place has provided and produced enough people to rule, and then you then think of other people. Then for age, for impactful funding, for age, for sex, for education, and all this data need to be collected and properly managed and filtered as well. Disaster management. When you have a flooding in a particular area, you then know where to move these people to, because your census determines how many people are in those places that will be affected. Successful agricultural programs have now been jettisoned by so many people because the true numbers of the people who are into farming is the largest employer of labor. And the second largest employer of labor is the creative industry. But the people don't take this into cognizance, and that's why you need your census to even push your national integration. But you see, now when you look at all the above and see where we are, you then understand why we missed the boat. But what do I know? Maybe I'm just a comedian.